mission controlling today. This will be phase 4 of campaign Black Bear with Operation Honey. Following the successful air assault operations across the entire front, including the securing of Aarre and Haavisto, the neutralization of an enemy SHORAD Platoon by the 1st Battalion NATO forces have been able to press the advantage, securing significant ground and inflicting considerable damage on Russian ground and air forces. Due to engagement across the front of the heavy enemy air presence, our fixed-wing aircraft are occupied with conducting seed, cap, and close air support missions for other units elsewhere in the theater. Reports from European Command Intelligence Center, based on local satellite imagery indicate that heavier Russian formation have reached the front line and are preparing a larger offensive focused south of the MSR Kroken and the Hydrazine plant. In preparation, Russian forces have conducted raids in our rear, destroying several SAM and logistics installations. In response to this, NATO has ordered Finnish Battalion and 1st Battalion to press the Russian right flank, aiming to disrupt Russian preparation for the larger offensive, relieving some pressure off the 2nd, 3rd Battalions, and buy time for the 2nd Marine Expeditionary Forces to land and seize the south of Virolahti. We are in Virolahti. It is characterized by dense forests, big open fields with little modern infrastructure and small population centers. Someday it's going to be 1835 local. Weather is light fog with, I would say, great visibility, 3,500 meters and 22 Celsius. The area of interest are the Hydrazine plant to the south, objective Virolahti, and airfield. That's for the grander scheme of things. Battalions are friendly towards us. Recent events have made them start evacuating the area. They are still located in and around population center, farms, and along roads. And this is the area we will be assaulting today. It's AY1, which contains an enemy FOB, as per intelligence. OA2, which is a local hospital that's been fortified by the enemy with their trench line, as you can see. And it covers dominating fields of fire over the entire region. AOA3, which is the enemy HQ position, that is also kind of densed into a strong point. Slide 5. Terrain analysis. Old marked minefields are in place. Once again, dense forest and possible fortifications at objectives, actually guaranteed fortifications at objectives. Avenues of approach are east-west and west-to-east, and they're the same for all of us. It's a platoon mobility corridor, a dense forest, and a couple sporadic ASRs. Terrains here are, as you can see, mostly they will indicate areas with sightlines rating. Rotation. We're up against the Russian Armed Forces, 31st Our Guards Air Assault Brigade. 1st Brigade, size as 1 brigade, they are preparing an offensive. Virolahti, their uniform is the Russian EMR Raspat. Time of the observation is 0600, 10th of August. And they have heavy Russian ground presence. They have air elements and high morale. This is obviously again across the in our AO. For Deloitte, we are up against one company. Enemy is the defensive operations. Center of Virolahti, same press pad. 10 a.m. heavy Russian ground, light Russian air, and high morale. We might expect to see some helicopters. With that, capabilities are air assault, motorized, mechanized, armor, Tunguska anti-air defenses, helicopters, and placements. And their limitations is that they're currently holding a defensive posture. Likely course of action is to retain ground by all cost, using their prepared positions and heavy support assets to halt any offensive. Friendly forces is Civil Cavalry 1st Battalion. Primary element is going to be Viking Platoon with Atlas and Chaos as attachments, and supporting elements will be Buffalo Flight and Raider Flight. Adjacent units are the Finnish Brigade, Misfit Platoon, Bandit Platoon, and Sect Battalion. Our limitations are air forces and ground forces, and out across phase line 4 as marked on map. For mission, on order, Viking Platoon with support assets. Primary task is to clear up to phase line 4 in order to reduce any potential for Russian guerrilla operations from the assigned area. Secondary task is to assault and clear the enemy HQ position at AY3. When goals are met, Viking Platoon will establish security and contact AR. And there will be some non-player controlled adjacent unit that might play a factor in here. Higher Commander's intent is to force Russian forces out of Finland and bring them back to the negotiating table and try to end the regional conflict before it escalates into full-out global. With that, I will pass the talking. Actually, let me ask if there's any questions. Is there a question from Caster? Do you want to run that now?
Sure thing. I'm seeing a high anti-air threat from the enemy up to Tunguska, including we have no fixed wing at all for slots and one Raider, one Buffalo flight. How do we create a permissive airspace?
Let's see.
Basically, this operation is happening in conjunction with the operation that happened last week, 2 weeks ago. So Seed and Cap is being done as we play, if you know what I mean. So don't worry about like long range anti-air and all that stuff. It's most likely gonna be like man pads and like AAA turrets if there's gonna be anything that we need to worry about.
Roger that. And second question: do we have here anyone here already who slotted for Raider?
Yeah, you have crew.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. With that, I will pass the talking stick to Viking 6, which will be First Lieutenant Sam. Go ahead.
Hello, guys. We are back at it once again. So, intent for me, on order, we will maneuver northeast into our lane and conduct sequential assaults on enemy positions in order to clear present op4 within the lane up to the prescribed phase line. Secondary tasking, just like last week, will be conduction of SSC at the last AOI, just to secure sensitive items where possible. And in-state, as previously briefed, will be establishment of security positions beyond AOI 3, oriented towards phase line 4 for follow-on actions later in the campaign. Moving on to Site 11, con op for today. We've been tasked with clearing the northern central lane up phase line 4. Alpha Company supporting with Buffalo and Raider flight for transport, resupply, and CAS respectively. Bravo Troop will be the main assaulting element for this operation, supporting with one by Mechanized Platoon, that's Viking, and then 2 medical teams have been allocated to us for medical support. And then Charlie Company will be operating south of Bravo Troop, conducting clearance in parallel up to phase line 4 with 2 rifle platoons, call sign Bandit and call sign Misfit. Moving on to slide 12, we've got phase 1, phase Alpha. This is just initial preparations and movement into contact, essentially. We're not going to be running a convoy. We only have like probably less than a kilometer to move, so it just doesn't really make sense. Once we get everybody equipped, we're just going to move 1, 2, and 4 into their lanes at the threshold of phase line 3, and then we will begin clearing on line, platoon line, to the northeast until phase line 3 alpha is achieved. Phase line 3 alpha is roughly parallel with the minefield, which is points of interest in this phase here. And then we're also expecting contact at KT1 and KT2, since those positions don't really offer us any significant tactical advantage, but do look like they would offer the enemy some tactical advantage, so likely occupied by enemy forces. Just like last week, there is a minefield. We are not going to walk in the minefield. That is a major part of this plan, is to not walk in the minefield. Aviation, we don't have any pre-planned LZs for Buffalo. As we transition into later phases, we'll make sure to get some established and brief passed up for reinserts. As far as radar for this, we're going to be looking for ISR and CAS directed by Chaos, and then intent or request from me is suppression of enemy indirect fire positions and air defenses east of friendlies. If you reference the map in some of the previous slides, there was a indirect fire unit marked to the east, actually south in Bandit's Lane. So if we can identify that, or identify any sources, mortars, self-propelled howitzers, anything like that, we want to get those prosecuted as quickly as possible. As far as medical and sustainment, you guys are essentially going to be moving in trail. We'll have both teams following behind Viking 2. And then as we kind of deploy out into our next phase, we'll start allocating specific teams to specific squads. Dispatch, as usual, will be handled by Viking 7 while we're in movement, and as we continue this movement online. Otherwise, general sustainment, it's going to be kind of delayed until after we conduct our first assault, just given the lighter expected amount of contact during this phase. Moving on to slide 13, this is where we're going to move on to a decisive clearance of AOI 1. This is the likely position of enemy FOB. So Viking 1, Viking 2 will be clearing south to north. You guys will maneuver around the minefield as you pass phase line 3 alpha and set up to the south. And you guys will just be conducting a pretty straightforward assault once we definitively know where the FOB is. And then once you guys have completed your clearance of the FOB, sweep through that, we've handled that contact. We're just looking to establish blocking positions from Viking 1 and Viking 2 at phase line 3 Bravo, which will be marked on the map. That's just to allow freedom of maneuver for Viking 4 to set up, break down, all of that kind of good stuff. Speaking of Viking 4, for this phase, just given the terrain, there's no real positions conducive for traditional SBF, so we're going to be looking to establish a mortar firing position. Initial grid was planned by Viking 5. The grid is provided there. And then there's a fire plan established on slide 14, which we will cover shortly. Once fires are out, you guys will move to a blocking position indicated at phase line 3 Bravo, and then we'll just resume the platoon line for further clearance. We do have a pre-planned LZ Crete for Buffalo. The grid is provided there for inserts, clearance of AOI 1, and then Raider tasking mostly the same, cast at opportunity directed by Chaos, and really paying attention for any indirect fire sites. Medical and sustainment, we're going to try and push all medical and sustainment to RP1. Excuse me. Grid is provided there just so we can get through the assault, get off of the X, and then handle casualties there. Grid is provided for that, and then any additional dispatch on top of that will be handled by Viking 7 as appropriate. Slide 14 is Fire's plan. This is very pertinent for whoever my weapon squad lead is today. This will also be coordinated by Viking 5 as well. TRPs are established, grids are provided, elevations provided, ordnance required on target is provided. Everything should be squared away for you guys to execute once we get in-game onto this phase. Moving on to slide 15, we're going to continue our clearance down the lane, moving on to an assault of AOI 2. AOI 2 is a enemy position established proximal to a hospital. So we're going to try not to be dropping mortars on this objective, just looking to retain that civilian infrastructure as best we can. Viking 1 will maneuver mostly to the south in the direction of KT4 to set up an assault by fire position. Viking 2 will be the primary element for this assault. For Viking 1, once AOI 2 is captured, you'll just push through and resume another blocking position at the next phase line, just like the previous phase. Viking 2 will be the assaulting element, travel along indicated route, and we're essentially going to set up a pretty straightforward, generally L-shaped assault on AOI 2, utilizing Viking 1 as that local assault by fire. Once assault's concluded, push to your blocking position, and then Viking 4 will be maneuvering as a screening element. Viking 4, you're essentially tasked with everything to the north of this lane at the moment. Looking down AOA 1, sorry, that avenue of approach. And then we're kind of just going to leave you guys to your own devices. Just look for anything that's up there and just generally block any enemy forces that are attempting to maneuver back to the west down this lane to counter our assault on AOI 2. Once AOI 2 is captured, just set up your blocking position, phase line 3 Charlie, and then just stand by for the next phase. Aviation plan, LZ Acacia. Nairmore, these are quite the LZ names. Will be established there, that grid for reinserts upon clearance of AOI 2. Raider, same game plan, nothing real specific at this point. Priority will most likely be ISR of AOI 3, since that's going to be a pretty built-up objective. And what we did encounter last week was defensive positions offset from the target AOI that were occupied by mechanized forces. So we'd like to smash that before we start pushing in and knocking their door. Medical sustainment will be handled at RP2, grid provided there. Viking 7 is going to be handling dispatch as usual. Up until we reach that RP, Atlas teams are just going to be broken apart for each of the rifle squads, and we'll support as needed, depending on the amount of casualties that we take. And then from there, we'll transition to phase 4, which is, phase Charlie, which will be assaulting and clearance of AOI 3. We're going to alternate the assaulting squad. Viking 1 will be point for this assault. Viking 2 will be maneuvering beyond AOI 3 to assume a ping position and to isolate the objective. Additionally, Viking 2, you guys are going to be pushing through a lane with a marked enemy anti-aircraft, unknown size. So if you guys can identify that, if it hasn't already been schwacked by Raider, identify and prosecute that. That'd be awesome. And then you guys will just be acting to isolate the objective. And then Viking 4 will be support by fire, assaulting clearance through KT5, and then established there to assume fires on AOI 3. No civilian infrastructure, no significant civilian infrastructure at AOI 3, so I'm not opposed to the use of mortars. It's going to be entirely up to SL discretion. And then no fires plan, obviously, since this is up to SL discretion. New LZ Lavender for Buffalo, for open for reinserts, resupply, all that kind of good stuff. Raider, same deal. Hopefully any ISR that we have found has been routed through chaos, and we can get you in on strikes on any defensive positions around the AOI, because that's probably my greatest concern, is armor or IFEs outside of the AOI looking in. And then medical sustainment, what we can push off, we'll handle at RP3, grid provided there. Viking 7 will coordinate that, and we'll definitely have one of the teams shadowing the assaulting element as we push in. Just like previous assaults, just to make sure that we have medical capacity on hand to stabilize any casualties that we take. That's it as far as action plans. Slide 17 is admin and sustainment. 2 medical teams under the direction of Viking 7. Resupply for ground will be coordinated by Viking 5 and Buffalo. That's anything that can't be handled organically from what's inside the vehicles. Air will have the possibility for rearm repair fuel at FARP Alpha. Resupplies of our infantry will be acquired at the FOB. Viking FOB. Transport, Viking and Atlas will be using mechanized transport. Humvees are available for Atlas. Buffalo have a MH60 as per usual. Equipment, this is the part that I wanted to get to. So rifle squad, standard loadout for you guys. So Viking 1, Viking 2, pretty straightforward kit there. As far as the weapons squad, we're going to have you guys initially loaded out with 2 240s and a Maz as per standard. And then obviously that's going to be supplemented with the mortars that you have inside your vehicle. Either Viking 5, Nairmore, or if you guys want to designate someone within Viking 4, I would like somebody to have a AR2 darter somewhere in the platoon for target acquisition and coordination of indirect fire, so we can get BDAs and assess those fire missions before we start pushing into objectives. And then all personnel, including the medical teams, looking at Atlas, don't drop your zip cuffs. Everybody carry some zip cuffs for management of EPWs, since we will be conducting SSC at AOA or AOI 3. And maybe there'll be somebody still kicking in there. We'll see how that goes. ROE is standard. Aviation, primary control for Castle will be Chaos. Buffalo flight will be coordinated by Viking 5. CSAR will be handled by closest air or ground unit. Respawns will happen at the Southern Air Base for air crews, FARP Alpha for ground troops. Reinsertion will be coordinated between Buffalo and Viking 5, most likely utilizing those pre-briefed LZs. And then POWs will be collected, handed off to platoon staff, and extracted to FARP Alpha for processing. Slide 18 is standard. CEOI, Viking platoon is primary net, short range 122. Atlas and Chaos nets are provided there. Buffalo Raider succession of command is standard. 6512, pace plane is standard. Vehicle net today, for anybody who has not ran vehicles in a mechanized operation, will be 53.1 as per the CEOI. And that's it for that. Any questions regarding game plan? I see a question from Dread for Godfather, if we want to hit that first.
Yeah, so as far as freedom of movement, I see this lane is only 3.5 to 4 clicks in berth. What's my freedom of movement throughout the AO minus the restriction on phase line 4 without getting English shot up my ass? Rodel?
Yeah, that's the
I just want to verify if I have to do fires from overhead and behind, or if I'll have freedom of movement to the flanks.
I think you'll have some freedom of movement up north for the northern side of the AO. To the south, there's definitely more AA presence.
Okay.
And yeah, hopefully you'll live.
I've never heard a more reassuring statement from a Godfather ever. Hopefully you live.
May the odds be ever in your favor.
Was that the only question, boss?
Got a question from
Yeah,
Donovan?
just planning munitions. If we're going to be overhead, it'll be guided versus any rockets.
Cool. All right. Question from Donovan?
I also had one. So.
I got you. I see you there.
Can I get a repeat on that vehicle net?
53.1 is vehicle net.
Copy.
Okay. Question from Chaos?
Yeah, also, I think for Godfather more than OIC, we have two boxed off areas we're not moving through. The one on phase Alpha, slide 12, in front of the minefield, and the one on slide, let me grab it, slide 15, phase Charlie, the one that contains BV 605, 606, and KT4. How concerned are we about the enemy presence in there? Are those like scouted out? We don't care about them. We avoid them for whatever reason, just terrain shaping. What's going on there?
And that was directed at Godfather, correct?
Yep.
Sorry, Castor, can you just quickly?
There's two boxed off areas we're avoiding. One in front of the minefield on slide 12, and one on the slide 15 that contains KT4, BV 605, 606 that I have no idea why we're avoiding, but we're not pushing through. What kind of threat should I, or is it safe areas we're not clearing, or what's going on there?
These are not my boxes. Naramore, do you have any things on that?
Yeah. So they're not directly impacting on AOI 1. So generally speaking, it's going to be ground forces are going to ignore contact, or not get too heavily invested in contact in that box. And looking like in phase Charlie, I think. No, phase Bravo. There's a specific note to Raider to provide security to Viking 1 southeast as they move through, and that refers to that box.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna talk with Raider then about covering those two boxes, and then because yeah, we don't want to fire over you guys if we can avoid it. All right. Yep. That's good. And I had one more. There's a slide 16. There's a AAA marker, which I assume is an active AAA station, not suppressed as previously. Is that correct? Because
We don't know. It's just a notional marker, so we don't know the exact locations to any of these units. They're just estimations. The minefields we know, but the rest is just estimations based on the intel and the imagery we have.
all right, gotcha. Because I thought maybe it was some kind of a known station or something intel before. All right, thank you.
All right, thank you. Saint.
Yeah, in the hospital, is there known enemy combatants like as injured, or are there civilian injuries there? And in terms of explosives, are we cleared to use flashbangs?
You are cleared to use flashbangs. As far as injured personnel or civilians, we don't have that information, hence the lack of mortar planning for that objective. We're going to try and... I'm going to assume that there are either wounded enemy personnel or civilians on that objective until we have confirmed that there are not.
Sam, are you good with me rolling?
Oh, yeah.
Do slotting.
There's
Yeah.
some slotting
Some
issues.
slotting, yeah.
So Viking 3 didn't actually don't have a plan, and at this time there's no full members in Viking 1 or Viking 4. So, if possible, if you guys can disperse between those two squads.
Yeah.
Counter proposition. Let's move that element into 3 since there's a full group already, rather than splitting us up.
Yeah, can do.
Viking 3 is missing one slot.
We can collapse because we only have one person in Viking 1, so we'll just collapse 1 into 3, fill out 3. I'm not a fan of the lack of weapon squad.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's only 1 and 4 as well.
That's as I like to say suboptimal for the fires plan that we're gonna be rocking. I mean, if we've only got 2 squads, we've only got 2 squads. Let's fold into the rifle squads, and hopefully some more people trickle in the next couple of minutes.
Like, the mortars aren't the problem. Me clearing alone is the problem. So I'm probably gonna do Sierra for a while.
I literally have no pings on Discord. What's going on?
Well, I ping my
Everyone's
guys.
slacking.
I pinged it as well.
Pinged Charlie.
You pushing to map screen then, or?
Yeah, I'll stay here on slotting if you guys want to, or if Naramore wants to stay here on slotting. Let's get pushed through the map so we can get any additional map markers down. And no, McAllen, you have to, if you gotta ping at B17.
Hey,
I don't have the qualifications to fucking do that.
Oh, everyone does because someone will at everyone.
Yeah,
facts. Oh, I have to add everyone. All right, hold up. Let me hop in ARMA discussion.
Quick note here, Sam. I do have the SPF markers from Naramore.
Gotcha. I'm just thinking about the cast planning and any of that because it was Dread that requested us to push through, so I'm sure they have stuff to throw down.
Yeah, we have to take the crayons out.
Gotta put your big purple box on the map.
And
Exactly.
I'm old.
And some tiny
There
DBs.
will also be no red light. Go as soon as.
Beautiful.
Excellent.
No red light.
There's my mortarman coming out. So I'm gonna be good.
No red light. Amsterdam isn't the same anymore.
We have people coming for 4. That's very nice.
Sierra, get it to game window.
I feel like Finland is still a real country.
Spam time.
I feel like
it's in NATO now. They've taken over.
Oh. There's the toll of the bell.
For whom the bell tolls.
I'm back out of peep slotting real quick.
Had to be a fucking update.
Yeah, Gibbs, do you want to fold down to 2 for me, boss man? Because you've got an empty squad right now. Grab that automatic rifleman or CLS slot, and then still empty. Rip.
It's just the lines that you're missing, right, Rodal? We have to put down the rest. You just get through the SQF, so
yeah,
I can mark the lines
is,
for you.
They're going to be the NATO markers, so they might be awkward sized.
Didn't you resize them?
They got 5.
All right, well, that's pretty much it as slotting. Aside from 1 or 2 people that haven't selected a slot, we're not going to be filling out 1 and we're not going to be filling out 4, so.
Good push.
Yes, I'm back on map. We can push.
All right, good luck, gentlemen. Rolling.
Error.
Boy.
Hola. ¿Dónde está biblioteca? You hear Rodalius, Maximus?
Yeah.
Jo, jeg går på 100 på vår kanal.
100, say there.
100, and then 120, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're gonna run into OPSEC if we
Yeah.
Norwegian. Learn our secret language.
I see Elvish language. I had to spawn the S500 sites, correct? Like 6 of them? I'm just kidding, guys.
Put in some surprise things.
Have you done executed the SQF?
Because I got distracted with radios.
Okay, yeah. I'm on the radios now, so.
Okay, good.
Oh, sorry, we'll move.
What do you mean, we'll move?
We were in his way. Hmm.
One, two, two. This is Viking 3.
One, two. Yeah, should be good.
Hey Rodal.
Yep.
Döda dem inte idag.
You're not gonna drop bombs on them today?
Inte jag i alla fall.
Shit happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was there a question?
Oh,
Jag sa döda dem inte nu.
Oh. I think I ran the SQF in group mode. Let me rerun it.
I must say, Norwegian people playing as mission controllers, playing on a Finnish map. I'm a Swedish pilot. Yeah, fantastic.
Yeah.
Funny, but alright.
It's good.
Yeah. So now we're missing is a Norwegian map and a Swedish map. Then we're all good.
I have a Norwegian map. Talking about.
Do we?
Fjords.
Yeah, fjords.
Huh.
It is getting removed though.
Yes, I mean, no.
Is it?
Alright.
Oh.
Yes, okay.
Viking 6 up 50. Viking 6 up 122.
6. This is 3. Up. Loud and clear.
Yeah.
Three 6 into you. Out. Good check.
Loud and clear, Finnish.
So here you go this time around.
Right, hamster. Hi, man. The resupplies today, they will be at the fob. So the boxes, you can pick them up there. There will be a helipad. It is marked at grid 06, actually, unlucky, 070, 147.
So on the Viking Platoon's marker. Alright.
Yeah. Did I say Farm Alpha? Alpha, no.
Hello, hello?
It's you and me.
Hello,
man.
they got
Yes.
bitch slapped by a vehicle and vehicle's broken.
Okay, I'll fix it.
Vehicle, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine? Okay.
Yeah, I just rearmed it.
Yeah, nice.
Assaulting or assaulting through and then blocking. Or we're just
Hey, hey.
Yeah, I heard you.
Caster's having radio issues per the normal.
Yeah, do I need to reset you or?
I think you need to reset him because I can hear. How do you say your name, Lowy?
Yeah, Lowy.
I can hear Lowy and Lowy can hear me, so I think it's him.
Can you speak on 5.9? I'm on the radio right now too.
Radio check 5.9.
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm resetting him then. It's always him. I'll be back.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Ghost, make sure you go red.
south, move,
Griffin,
smile.
you're gonna be
7 checking in,
Bravo,
122.
blue.
Can you hear me? Bravo move south. Yes, I can hear you.
That buddy was you,
Loud and
Cal.
clear. 7.
That's the downside.
Well, grenade, yeah. Yeah, you can carry some
Fire
grenades.
team leaders, go ahead and give
Where
me a
is
checkup on
Caster?
1, 2, 2, 3, and then give me radio checks for the entire.
Hey, Caster.
Yep.
I'm resetting your radios.
You can also list on
Yeah,
Yep. It's reset for you now.
Did you actually reset the frequencies? You didn't change.
I press reset on you, yeah. You can do it again.
Okay.
There you go. Radio reset for
Maybe
Caster,
they
it
don't.
says. It works.
Did you do the same for Raider?
I can hear Raider. I can hear Raider.
No, 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 no. It's not that you can hear them. I can't hear them. There's a bug, and the person I cannot hear is bugged.
Okay.
I can hear the squawk, I cannot hear the message. That's how I know it's a bug.
Okay.
It's gonna be up at the top. It's gonna be in kilograms.
Put in like, I don't know, like a...
707. Okay. Drop.
All right, we haven't flown together, so
Dread?
I'll be flying with you. But I'll let you handle chaos comms unless you need me to take over at some point. How are you pretty familiar with ARMA?
Dread?
Yeah.
Can you jump out? Caster is adamant that I need to reset your radio, so... Case done, the hospital coming, you back. Okay, I'm back, sorry.
This is fine.
Did it work now? Do you guys hear Caster or?
No.
No, okay, I reset everybody's radios now, so I have no idea. I can hear you guys on the castnet, so... I don't know, man.
This is Viking 3. We are staged southeast of the base. Currently herringbone right. Over.
Any call sign 5-9, radio check.
This is 5. Copy all.
This is Godfather on 5-9. I reset everybody's radio now, Caster, but I can hear everybody on this net. I don't know what's up then.
Wilco,
Roger,
we'll take
I can
over
hear you.
V1
I have to
positions.
hear
Over.
from Raider yet. After this reset. Raider, come in, please.
Caster is trying to reach you on the long range. I can hear him, but I don't know.
Yeah. We can hear him key out.
This is 5. As ever, no convoy operations.
Strange.
In fact, feel free to dispatch to grid 078
each other.
148.
Yeah. I'll ask him to drop the radio pack then and pick up a new one.
Caster, can you hear me on 5-9?
5-3.
Copy you,
Wilco,
I
moving
did
to
not hear from Raider yet.
078 TAC 148. Over.
Caster, can you try and drop your radio pack and see and change it out, or?
Robo gave me a new pack already.
Copy.
Can you have Raider try and contact me again, because I'm not hearing from them, even squawks, nothing.
We gave him a new pack. He's asking if you guys can key in on 59 again.
Checking in 59, radio 1.
I can hear you fine.
Maybe have him disconnect and reconnect and see.
Maybe.
Raider,
I
Chaos
can hear
59.
him keying.
Oh. I can hear everybody on the netcaster. I think it might be on your end. I don't know. Try and reconnect and come back in and see if that works.
Did you say you heard a Raider trying to contact right now?
Yeah, I heard Laui on 5-9. I've heard Rodal and hear you as well. So
Alright, I'm gonna just abort and come back in.
you cannot hear Laui. It might be the terrain then. Just probably need to get higher altitude or something. Currently on base. But I can hear you guys.
Yeah, we can hear him crystal clear.
That's weird, because Lau is like right next to you, right?
Yeah, but he can hear you as well, he says. I'm right next to him. Like, yeah, if you guys ready to try and key in again.
Right, Robo, I'm gonna back out and come back in.
Low here.
5-1. Roger, 5-3.
Good check, Raider.
Yeah, I think it's on caster's end then.
Located at grid as needed. V1 mark.
Vehicle radios too, because we tried switching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have longer range. I'll try that as well.
It's pretty strange though. No, I have a radio backpack as well. Like you shouldn't. And I have set up a relay mast between you and them, so they should be hearing you guys. Rodal is at the base as well, so.
Wonder what kind of antenna caster is trying to use.
I wonder as well. He probably, I don't know.
We're checking in on 122.
This is like all the ops, like.
Yeah, it's every time. I don't know what is.
Oh, I don't know either. I've always heard the cast guy use, and I've always heard caster, but I don't know what's up there. It's pretty annoying as well. It's really.
Where are they starting at?
They're starting at the face line, so they're just forming up there and waiting for.
That Viking platoon marks that.
Yeah, that's where they're starting at. Yeah, but they're moving to the lanes at the moment. The
We're
LD.
just gonna go fly behind there and see if that works. If you need
Oh,
us
yeah.
to land to talk to us again, just.
I'll just queue in on the 5-9 then or something.
Yep.
Think. Yep. See you out there.
Bye bye.
When approaching through AOA2, will we be dismounted and moving through? We suspect KT-1 is hostile. Over.
Affirm. Upon reaching baseline 3, which is crossing into the lane, go ahead and dismount.
Raider 1 got you.
Dismount and
Caster.
line and clearance up to base Bravo.
Roger, Lowy, I have you 5x5 right now. I think we're started. Thank you for the patience.
Alright. How many grenades does it take an helicopter out, do you think?
Hello, hello. Hey, hey. I spawned out some crates for you guys to the right side if you ever need resupplies. So.
Yeah. Hey, do you possibly can put some demolition blocks, anything like that in inventory?
Put what in the inventory?
Demo block.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
Hey, whoever's transmitting on 5-2.
Great one.
Go.
Raider 1, go ahead and do your technical.
Yeah, we're working through some technical difficulties.
Awesome, keeping us up.
Still on 5-2. Meeting on 5-2.
Hei.
Oh no. Hei.
Jeg måtte bare ta telefonen, det var sykehuset som ringte. Nå skal jeg opp på litt over 1000 milligram om dagen.
Oh, nice.
All squads, this is Viking 6. At time, we are go.
Håper det kicker inn snart.
Clearance up to next baseline.
Ja, jeg vet ikke hva som skjedde der. Jeg tror det var noe på hans side, kanskje.
Jeg tror det er jævlig rart det der.
Det er liksom bare han det er problemet med, tenker jeg. Når jeg husker etter.
Ja, ok. Så nå har jeg hører begge.
Ja, jeg hører alt. Hørte alt. Jeg så det hadde snudd noen tørreter litt galveien og litt sånn, men jeg rørte ingenting av det. Ok.
Det er Ambers, det tenker jeg her litt sør for.
I have a turret-based vehicle to my east. Over.
Det er en turret som ser fremover, og dekker turreten til
Go
han,
ahead,
eller
mark on
dekker han
CCAP,
andre.
and once 2 gets pushed into their lane, we'll attempt to
Jeg tror autokanonen allerede har sett noen.
Nå må jeg bare hoppe av der jævla rett.
Jeg hopper av, ja. Alle som kommer inn, de sender vi bare til Farpen, ikke sant? Hva skjedde der?
Hva? Hvor?
Det var et eller annet som smalt.
Viking 2, Viking 6, interrogative. Viking 2, Viking 6, interrogative.
Spot rep.
6 reading last. 2, wait 1, 3, spot rep.
We have a BMP engaging us from northeast, 700 meters out.
Copy. Are you able to handle yourself?
Engaging now. Grid is 083155. Engaging with Striker. Over.
Acknowledged.
Du hadde en mortermann her, ikke sant? En annen plass. Hadde du det? Rødal. Der, ja.
I share. No, you disconnect.
Ja.
Time for invisibility.
Three, 6, requesting sit rep.
6-3, we're being bracketed by artillery fire. Break. We have destroyed and engaging the target that we were previously engaged by.
Ja, det gjør det. Jeg så du hadde noen mortarfolk, så jeg hevet noen mortars. Ja. De har jo lagt TRPs her, vet du. De er jo defense, vet du. Ja.
Jeg er jo litt spent på denne tanks-posisjonen jeg har langt tilbake.
Det er jo...
Jeg er usikker på hvordan jeg takler där ser det inte väldigt bra. Ja.
Det tror jag. Oj. Kan de skyte på? Ja. De så han där jäveln allerede, ja.
De har dismountat BMP.
Nej, fuck, han kör rätt in i vårt där. Vad han gör? Varför kör han så långt fram?
Ja, den där
Ser du han Shepard? Ja.
Det där var ju straff i medelpad.
Har du något? Har du något?
Ja, nog inte.
Han solo är ju hela dritten.
Viking 4 taking IDF indirect, sporadic, over.
4-6 copies. I think everybody's dealing with it at the moment. Continue pushing through your lane. We're attempting to identify with it.
See if we can find somebody here. I saw a vehicle that pushed like way out of formation, so I don't know where he went. He went this way around somewhere. So many bushes there. Can't even see where he is. Hey Alex. It's a long time ago.
Six message.
6-3.
3 something has enemy machine gun position at the very northern limit of your lane. You guys have any PID on it? Over?
We are currently engaging. Spotted just now. Engaging.
Good copy.
Противник! Вижу цель. Вас понял. Открыть огонь по БТР! Щуп!
6-3.
3 send.
Oh lord.
We are now engaging and assaulting the position at 087155. Position you called out currently.
Copy. message. Viking 2, Viking 6, negative.
Say again.
This is 6 trying to get a hold of Viking 2.
Viking 2.
To be advised, you have exceeded phase line 3 Alpha. Are you guys in contact with anything at this over?
2 is not in contact with anything. Never mind, we are now.
Oh, is he still alive? We only have Shilkas. Thought they didn't have any Tunguskas, but apparently they did. Well, it's only one of them though.
3, go for 5.
We need a medic over at 087153. 1 times red tag. Hit. Unconscious.
Copy 3, forwarding to 5. 7.
Dread crashed, but you only had one Tunguska, so I don't know what happened.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
I crashed.
Yeah.
Where do I get a...
3, 5, Atlas teams dispatched.
Let's see here. Let's get you to the Alpha, guys, I guess. I'll teleport you over on. Are you ready, or?
Okay.
6 is 2.
2 send.
We are currently repairing.
I have a phone call again, Radar.
We are dismounted, just waiting for
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Copy.
Less than 1 minute.
Copy. Go ahead. Hold pause. You're actually in a good spot relative to the phase line. Advise when vehicle repairs have been completed, and we'll move on to the next phase.
Copy that.
I could get like a TP to Sierra 3 or
Or
Arctis
standing
1.
by at platoon line 3. Over.
4 or 6 copies. 4, you're good to exceed phase line 3 Alpha. If you want to go ahead and start moving towards MFP, do you have capabilities to set up mortars at this time? Over.
Answer is affirmative. Over.
Copy. Go ahead and move towards MFP 1 and advise once established. Over.
I'm making my way back.
6-3.
3 send.
Squad status as follows. The target at location 088155
I'm back.
has been neutralized.
Okay, I'm getting you out there to the guys, to the helicopter guys.
1 Bravo team down, 2
Oh, there's
men.
an helicopter.
1 due to DC, 1 due to injury. They are now consolidating at my location.
3-6 copies. As soon as you've completed your reconsolidation and casualties have been returned to your squad, advise this net will begin maneuvering you to the south in order to set up for assault. Over.
Wilco. Out.
Hey, hey.
We're good. Came back for me.
Nice, nice.
Yes. Process is 5 on nothing on that. 5 step action pushing which still 1.
Six, 3.
3, wait 1. Three, 6, send.
To clarify, you want us at V1 marker, correct?
A firm, you will be moving to V1 mark. I'm just waiting for your guilties and 2's vehicle repair, over.
Six, this is 2. We're just changing one vehicle in the rear. We're good to go.
4 in contact. Wait up. In contact with tank. Request the radar, over.
Copy. Currently tasked with suppression of air defense, unable to assist at this time. Are you able to handle yourself, or do I need to flex a squad to you? Over.
Six, this is 3. We are now displacing over to V1. Be advised we're being bracketed by artillery, over.
3-6 copies, and the AM tracking. We're still trying to work the air.
Send message.
What's the status of that tank?
Still active. It's a dug-in tank in, dug in 200 meters northeast, 067 for me.
It's marked 0735 on C-tab. Enemy tank 0735 on C-tab.
Why do I have a Buffalo landing ahead of the tank?
Two is on V2 marker.
2-6, copy, stand by.
3. Passing by on your right. Do you have any contacts here? Two, this is 3. We just took back one of their shots from northeast. They are aiming from the road.
Chaos 4.
Force into 6 will relay to Chaos over.
Yeah, can you have radar cleared around the tank too?
Will relay. They just completed their engagement on AA. Will advise. Force 6, Chaos is relaying to radar this time. Are you able to begin engaging with mortar, or are you suppressed by tank cover? I'm suppressed by other mortar. Or set without mortar. Force 6 again. Once again, we're taking sporadic LDF still. Big. Our mortars set for firing over. Copy. 4, go ahead and initiate fires plan. Advisement rounds complete. Over. 2, 3. As soon as rounds complete, calls from 4, splash observed, we will execute assault on FOB at ALI 1. Over. Copy that. 3 have a chance, waiting for IDF from friendly. This is 4. Awesome for 4. This is 5. I'm heading to your position to drop off the UAV planning so you can get visual. I have one over.
Hey, Chris. Hey, hey. Yeah, Chris? See if I can get him a guide here in a hurry. Announcements, TFAR. Step by step guide.
4, were you able to observe any
And then
effects from
share.
CAS on armor to your northeast? Over.
Good effects on CAS. Armor's down. Still have infantry at that spot location over.
Copy, will advise.
That's him set up, I think. Han Cruise her på basen har ikke Tifar, så jeg sendte han linken til Tifar, så han skal installere det nå.
Okay, nice.
4-6 additional.
Jeg rydder opp det som er dødt nå.
Yep.
7 for 4. 4, what is ETA on fire mission? 6-5 shut out. 5 roads are out.
Hvordan treffer han?
Jeg vet ikke hva det var.
Jeg tror den beskytter artilleri. De skyter på sine egne.
Jeg tror de har forhåndsplanlagt.
Ja.
De er på PV 605 nå.
Ok. Skal jeg holde counter battery?
Jeg liker ikke, det blir det å kommentere på.
Hva da? At kjøretøyene kjører så langt frem?
Firing 602, shots out.
Hele skådet sitt i kjøretøyet.
Ja, de skal jo dismounte, men vi kan jo ordne det.
Splash.
Sånn.
Assault positions are currently taking enemy indirect lift fires, lift fires, lift fires.
Splashing the last fires now.
Copy. Eyes on splash.
AA1 clear to assault. We're gonna continue fires on other markers outside of AA1.
4-6 acknowledged 236 with assault.
This is 3 assaulting with a mad medic.
2 is en route.
Hva skjer?
Charging.
Ordne litt RPG til gubsene. Vi sier jo at han springer tilbake og henter RPG, så jeg hiver på litt RPG.
Ja, gjør det.
Ja.
Splash 6 and 4.
I'm moving. I'm taking this bunker. We gotta take this bunker.
Right.
Yep. Breach here.
I'll follow this breach this train.
Contact right.
I surrendered. No.
Det var ganske mye action der.
Det der var heftig. Men jeg liker ikke det der måten han Furs driver og gjør det på, for at det er livsfarlig det der. Det er jo det er tynne kjøretøy. De skal dismounte infanteriet og sende de først, liksom. Mens, ja, du vet jo hvordan det der skal være.
Ja, akkurat det her blir heftig.
Ja.
Det er 606 over.
Jeg vet ikke noe om liksom, hvem man kan skylde på. Jeg vet ikke om det er Furs feil, eller om det er...
Nei, det er jo squad-leaderen som styrer alt helt til det blir dismountet, og da er det jo vehicle commander som tar kjøretøyet, ikke sånn det? Vet ikke.
Ja, det er liksom delt ansvar. Men jeg tror ikke de har en vehicle commander. Jeg tror det var en shear.
Ok, ja, men de skal i hvert fall være dismountet når de skal solte.
Ja.
6-4, fire missions complete. Rounds have been effective over.
Å, nei. De har jo perfekt rett.
På hva da?
På IDF-et.
Hvor hen?
Patrulje.
Ja, nesten, ja. Sett dem ut på linja, så ber jeg om holde seg nede. Sånn.
De har tatt ut tanks, det andre tanks nå.
Har de det?
Ja. Hans raid.
Ja. Du har jo en Igla-mannen din, han må du jo bruke litt, tenker jeg.
Hvor er han? Jeg har glemt hvor jeg satt da.
Han står jo i den bunkeren din med sykehuset.
Bunker ved sykehuset?
Ja. Han står der med radioantenner.
Ja.
Ja, jeg brukte han en gang til å skremme dem bort. Har du skjøtt ned droner?
Det er det jo ikke. Jeg ble der herfra.
Skal vi sende ut en K-52?
Ja, send en K-52.
Jeg tar og flyr den, så han ikke knuser alt og alle da.
RP5 consolidated or remounted and pushed to RP1. We're going to conduct medical and RP off of objective.
Copy that.
Jeg har ikke kontroll over gunneren, han er helt vild, Rødal. Ja, han skyter alt og alle, jeg må bare få fly han ut.
5-4. You could use your
Hva vil du si?
Gentlemen, I want to say RP2 is, or RP1 is no bueno. Let's remount and get the hell out of here. West of LZ Crete.
Copy that. 2 moving to LZ Crete, west side.
Be advised, we're going to be holed up with our Vic being disabled because of ARMA. Over.
Because of what? Over?
One of the boxes got stuck in the vehicle got damaged, and now we're repairing the vehicle. Over.
Copy.
Message.
Ska du ny bil til...
Hæ?
Den ene der.
Jeg ordnet kjøretøy med deres.
Ja.
Det er ordnet. Nei, jeg måtte bytte raketter på han. Jeg vet ikke hva som skjedde. Den der gunneren, han bare kastet ut ATGM-er i hytt og gevær, så jeg vet ikke hvor de for. Så neste gang må jeg huske å ha dumbfire rockets på dem, ikke ATGM.
2-6 acknowledge. Message.
One message over.
Hey, Cruz.
Buffalo on the Scoutfather.
I mean, I think I'm invisible.
Here at the Viking FOB.
Do you remember your keybinds for your radio button?
Viking 4.
For me, it's the 2 arrows pointing down on the close to said. That basically, you need to set the push to talk button for TeamSpeak.
I have a fire team, PKM machine gun team, 3 men. At grid 101155, they are embedded. We're preparing to engage. We are holding fire. Over.
Copy. Go ahead. Mark ISR report on CTAB. Continue to hold fire. Try to remain undetected for the moment. 4 and 2 are currently engaged to the north of you, and they're still attempting to reconsolidate. Arrived on scene for treatment of that yellow. You handed off. You advise you have ETA on that treatment. Over. Copy. 4-6 message.
Hit keybind for talking in on the radio, if you have a radio. It is.
Fire team wedge on me. Voice is saying hard and fast. Guns up.
4, this is 5 on platoon.
Copy. Alright, guns up. Let's push it.
You good looking? Make sure the frequency is set to 112.4. Gonna be the period on your keyboard. That should get you in touch with Viking 4. You don't really need to inform them until you land with the Buffalo, which is the helicopter in this.
6-3.
3 center.
We have broken contact due to IDF to grid
Buffalo
096
1,
157. We are northwest of our previous position, awaiting orders.
The 3. What was the status of that PKM position that you called out prior to your breaking contact? Did you get any effective fires on it?
That's 10-4. We went to go engage. After they engaged with us, they're dead.
Love to hear it. Stand by. 2-6. Actually, 2-6 disregard. Out to you.
Go for 2.
2, are you able to shoot into your lane?
Here's the bird. Have you fixed your TeamSpeak hotkey?
Copy 2. Go ahead, begin maneuvering to your lane. Take it nice and easy. Believe we have enemy presence at KT3 based off of previous engagements.
Okay.
Out to you.
Well, until further, just use the local chat with text. Make sure it's not inside or in group, because that's going to be shady.
Resume entry to your lane. Maneuver on parallel with 2. Be advised, suspected enemy positions at KT3, including dug-in vehicles. Over.
Hey, Terp.
What?
Can you do me a favor, Terp?
What? Hello? God?
Can you hear me now?
Can you?
Yes, I can hear you. Nice.
Yeah, but that's
What can I
also
do?
the radio channel, though.
Rodel?
Sup, Tarp?
Hello.
Hey. Anything? I can teleport you to the FARP, I think. Yeah.
Viking 5, the Scots Fighter 1, be advised.
Wasn't a
buffaloes,
helicopter just
30
arrived?
seconds.
Yeah, I guess they're coming here.
I'm not even set up. I just got here.
Move away the trucks a little bit so they can land. It's pretty tight here.
Ooh.
What?
I like him
It's
tight.
not tight.
It's really tight.
This is
You like him tight.
perfect LZ.
Yeah. Clearance should be 50-50, so...
Nah, I like that 10% on.
Eh.
26 copy. You want to go ahead and mark on CTAP? Do you have
I have shit bigger landing pads than that.
Yeah, we're getting somebody to use Javelin to take out tank. Copy 2, it's about 1,000 BDA from Javelin, if necessary.
Never mind, those are two. Those are 100 rounds.
Oh, okay, we see here.
God, it's loud.
Okay, I'll have to rework this for next one. I thought it would be good enough with LC there. Alright,
Good
Terp,
evening,
Chris,
lads.
you're up. Get in
Alright.
the boat. And they're going for
Get
a
in,
resupply.
lads. Terp, get your ass in there.
Bilmar, if you want to resupply, it's next to the sort of helipad here.
Yeah, good copy.
Yeah. Okay.
Copy 4, if you want to coordinate with your begin maneuvering in
Alright, so we're heading to the
screening
vicinity of
area,
LZ.
be advised there are enemy armored pieces active in your right.
4 copies. We're gonna start our clear.
No, Tom.
Good copy. 4, I'll got you on the line. Do you still have any anti-tank on board? What's the status of you being able to give me IDF support real quick? Should be, but right now we're taking IDF and we're gonna have to push a little bit to displace.
Lord. Where does... Oh, Lord.
Really? Like, I thought they would get warnings when...
They don't get warnings when they're that close, I think. I think you need to hold it for a long time or something.
I held it for almost a minute.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. Okay, I'll have to apologize for that.
Why apologize? I didn't see what happened, but they got shot down. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I shot them down.
Oh, okay.
I had to make a change of plans. I was thinking IDF again. I had to push from phase line Bravo. I'm pushing up. Copy 3. Maneuver as you see necessary. Just be advised you are starting to stretch mutual support. That's step 4. They're landing at 155 space beyond me. They're about 100 meters behind me.
another fire mission, and Bravo, and 5 rounds. Does he have rounds? Oh yeah, he has a lot of rounds.
Negative. No reason to believe they would. Over. This is 5. I am inbound with 2 tons packs for your squad. 4 copies, still below 10 mirror.
Right. Hvordan går det med folkene? Har kommet til sykehuset?
Ja, det ser sånn ut. Det begynner å nærme seg.
Han fyrer ikke igjen. Og ruller opp, har han hele squaden med seg.
Men de RPG-ene funker jo ikke på kjøretøyene deres. Vi får gå og skyte litt. Kom igjen. Den funker ikke på kjøretøyene. Jeg har slengt granater og rubbel og bitt. Ja, men det går ikke.
Jeg tar en RPG-27.
Ok.
Ut å gjøre sysen.
Ja, jeg hiver nå på en sånn RPG på den her.
Ja, jeg tar også en RPG.
Times mortars inside position. We're moving.
Do some hunting with the RPG, I guess. Just move the AI a little bit in. So far out in the corners of the map, so they don't react, it seems. Get to that hospital, see what I can find. I don't get tracked by something by the rear now. Where's the other guys that are following me? Sounds like they're having a blast over there at least. Oh, cool.
Hold fire, moving in.
Okay.
Han kjørte bare rett på.
Me tank position, standby grid. 103-161, 103-161 requesting house support.
How many casualties over?
1 red.
7 in row.
6, this is 2. 2 send.
I hear engines all over the place,
Sierra
so...
2 is currently down.
5, 3.
Scary thing, this. Just hearing people all...
6, this is 4 Alpha. Viking 4 actual is down, 4 Alpha taking command.
4 Alpha, copy.
Copy that.
Last caller for 6, say again.
This is 3. I'm going to redirect my message to you instead of 5. We have 1 times EPW inside the hospital that we have secured. We also have yellow condition on the slopes. Otherwise, we're secured.
Stakk de av med 5-kjøretøyet?
Hvem?
Jeg tror jeg tok ut Viking 5. De kjørte jo bare rett inn i han RPG-mannen min. Nå stekk de fra kjøretøy. Ja, nå stekk de fra kjøretøy også, så jeg tror ikke det blir noe mer resupplies nå.
Ja, nei, nå blir det vanskelig.
Men de gjør jo mye rart da.
Fra kjøretøy, ja.
Men de gjør jo mye rart da. Jeg skjønner ikke hvorfor de skal kjøre så mye alene og...
Ja.
Ja. Det er jo livsfarlig, du vet.
Jeg blir jo kommet, altså, som toppleder.
Det er jo solo... Det er jo
katastrofe.
Det er jo solokjøring. Det er jo ikke noe støtte eller noe så helst. Folk bare kjører der de føler for det, ser ut som. Men ja. Vi har nå stoppet dem da, men det er jo ganske trist, egentlig.
Ja.
De gjør jo det egentlig ganske bra.
Jeg blir å si til han fyr, jeg må fjerne det der med en gang, for det å kjøre opp til skyttergraver, og så bare dismante det som er der, det er ikke en god.
Nei, men det Viking 5 også, de kjørte jo langt ut, bort fra vennlig og inn i fiendtlig territorium, alene liksom. Ja.
Jeg regner med de har vært i C-tappen og hva de har holdt på med.
Ja. Jeg har tatt over kjøretøy deres nå. Jeg skal legge han duden her og vente til de kommer og reparerer det.
Godfather, are you available in 5-0?
Vil de prøve å nå deg på 5-0?
This is Godfather on 5-0 on Central.
Lovely to hear your voice. Would it be possible to get a resupply of the 81mm system I imagine the best way to do it would be to spawn in a Sierra, go to a cargo, take it out, and give it to Buffalo.
Yeah, that is a good one.
We force information.
Godfather, make that happen back at Bob.
Requesting HE
Bob Viking.
grid 010971562. I say again, 109.
Ja, får göra resupply her. Det blir...
Hva sa jeg? Jeg kan spawne inn de cratesene og gjøre det for deg hvis du vil. Hvis du vil. Jeg kan prøve.
Ja, jeg tror det han foreslo var at du bare spawner inn en Viking 4, og så tar vi ut 81 mm fra den.
Allerede gjort det. Den har bare basic resupply i seg.
Ja, for den er ikke skritt, ja.
Niks.
For det blir jo en sånn init.
Ja.
Hvordan kan vi gjøre det da? Ja, har du mulighet til å se på det?
Hvordan mortar de har?
Det skal være den som heter for...
Og hvorfor må de ha en ny en?
Det var... De la Kroken for nært bilen.
Ah.
Deploya for lenge siden, og så ble Kroken ødelagt, og
ja. Men hvor, er det 81 millimeter?
Det er vel 82 den heter, men det er en 81 millimeter.
Er det ROS, eller?
Den heter for RHS M252 gunbag og RHS M252 bipod bag. Og ammoen deres heter bare... Ja, det er... Er det her CSV? Det er antageligvis CSV-mål.
Jeg går vel på GitHuben og henter det, tror jeg. Det blir bare feil.
Ja, du har rett. Det er... Tok den livet ut av Gisle?
Nei, jeg har vært opptatt med det her.
Han er ikke der nå, i hvert fall.
Dere har 2 mortars i denne Kroken deres. Det er helt vilt. Skal vi se her.
Godfather, this is 5. Were you able to get the mortar thing to happen?
Fine, this Godfather. We're working a different solution as the starter crates are loaded on initialization, so we need to do it manually.
Copy that.
Buffalo 1, this Godfather 1 on 5-8. Buffalo 1, this Godfather 1. We got a 81mm mortar and some ammo at Viking FOB. Viking 5 is requesting resupply at this time. At your convenience, reconvene at Viking FOB and pick up mortar. Over.
Okay, de har I den equipment-boksen her nå.
I resupply, infantry resupply.
Ja, den equipment-boksen jeg har på siden her, den har mortar.
Ok.
Og da lager jeg en til...
Den, okay.
Nei, det går ikke an å kalle den noe. Jeg har laget en reserve her. Jeg setter den med teltet. Så setter jeg den andre med helipaden.
Ja.
Og så gjemmer de der to andre, sånn.
Jeg må innrømme at jeg liker denne måten å gjøre resupply på, I stedet for å bare ha det på. Gjør det litt mer mikroaktivt, men...
Det er jo det ja, du får jo ikke med deg alt ut I virkeligheten, liksom. Så det er jo sånn her du gjør det, liksom. Du flyr ut det du må ha ved behov, liksom. Du må ta valg. Det her tar jeg med meg ut. Vi skal ut og krige nå, det her må jeg ta med meg ut. Og så, ja. Det er det jeg har, og hvis du skal ha noe, så må du få det igjen av andre folk, liksom. Når vi trengte stingers eller noe sånt, så fikk vi jo det levert av logistikkguttene. De kom jo rullende med det, vi hadde jo ikke det alltid med oss. Av og til var det litt for sent, men sånn er det nå bare.
Tror du, denne BT-en jeg har I denne loven, tror du jeg klarer å kjøre han ut derifra, eller blir det vanskelig? Jeg tror det skal gå bra.
Det går sikkert greit. De ødela artilleriet, det bra. Hadde du noe mer stingerfolk her?
Jeg tror ikke jeg har planlagt du kan sette dem ut. Men Dredd sa til meg, vi nødt til å skyte stingere litt langveis fra, så de har tid til å reagere.
Ja, men det var jo 3 kilometer unna da. Var ikke det, eller noe sånt?
Nei, var det det?
Ja, jeg tror det var ikke det?
Nei,
jeg har ikke peiling. Ok. Ja, I starten så skjøt jeg 3 kilometer unna.
Ja, starten så var det.
Men da begynner du å komme utenfor rekkevidde, for de faktisk klarer å skyte de stingerne, så...
Ja.
Men det litt lite stingere. De pleier å ha en I skåden sin. De der russerne, egentlig. Så.
On 5-8, active radar is currently moving east of our location.
Copy, that's a priority target. Are you able to strike that with your jab, over?
Working on it.
Jeg vet ikke, Rødal. Jeg skjøt dem ned, men de jo dritlangt unna for meg. Rødal. Let's measure, I guess. Okay, 1.5 click away. But yeah. Jeg skjøt dem ned, men de var 1,5 kilometer unna. Jeg vet ikke hva jeg skal gjøre da. Jeg får ikke lokk på dem hvis de lenger unna, ser det ut som. Så.
Må vi bruke liksom gun-ting da? Eller?
Nei, men de må jo ikke fly så nært, det er jo det som er tingen.
Ja.
De flyr alt for nært, mener nå jeg.
Ja, Dread er i livet enda.
Ja da, de må recovere dem og få dem tilbake. Men jeg vet ikke, de flyr jo de flyr jo nesten over objektivet da. Så, jeg vet ikke.
Все ясно. Уже в пути.
Your father, this is 5. Interrogative on the mortars. Over.
This is Godfather 5. They're inbound via Buffalo.
Copy that. I'm signing off of net 50 to go to 58.
Copy.
Incoming fire from AOI 3. Overhead, IDF.
Up on, let's stand on 50.
Six for me.
47.
And we're secured.
Copy. That's going to be Viking 5's directive. Wait for him to coordinate. Over.
Hva som skjer?
Nærmere på den fantastiske smoke, forresten. Men
Ja. Kom de seg ut i live, pilotene? Jeg ser dem ikke.
det ser ut som han Dread
Døde. Eller visst på noe.
ET launcher you called out of.
Jeg hater det her.
Hva da?
Det er Shepard og...
Jo, men det er liksom... De har liksom ikke noe stort som møter dem, eller noe sånt. Hvis jeg hadde hatt... Jeg tenker neste gang kanskje sette opp som passer på de her flankene og ser over de her åkrene og åpenplassene, så tror jeg du forcer dem til å dismounte, liksom. Kan du sende en helikopter til, hvis du vil, jeg vet ikke.
Jeg har jo masse metis her.
Ja, men de står ikke så... De er jo ikke... Ja, de er greit plassert, men du må plassere dem der de kommer fra, ikke der de kommer til, hvis du skjønner hva jeg mener.
Ja.
Her er dudesen her.
Opp det.
Armed at this time.
Copy. Sounds like officers are HVTs to me. Go ahead. try and preserve those high-value targets to the best of your ability.
Enemy vehicle inside the barn last called out.
Sheriff Warren Platoon.
Sånn de har det nå, er det OK. Litt sånn daily close, det er fortfarande der, men...
Ja. De er spredd ut, og det er jo bra. Det var litt artig da jeg så dem komme med helikopteret inn i liksom rett foran linjen. Åpnet i døra og kjørte ut, åpnet luka på døra, og så bare peket jeg ut våpnet på BT-en og peiset på. Jeg skjøt jo rundt dem da. Jeg tror de fikk litt panikk, men det var jo jævlig artig å se. Jeg vil at peise inn til helikopter eller noe sånt, så jeg kan jo fly helikopter hvis du vil det. Men jeg blir bare av dumb rockets på denne gangen.
Ja, fly en helikopter med dumb rockets. Det er sinnssykt cinematic.
Ja.
Viking 6, this is Godfather on 50.
Godfather, wait.
Viking 6, this Godfather. I see you approaching AI 3 at the enemy HQ. Be advised, we do require further intel for the assault on the airfield next week. We need to capture one of the officers. I'll copy, over.
Godfather 6, copy. Already tracking officers. Continue to stand by. I'm coordinating communications with platoon.
Oh, spare us. It was that.
Ja, vi får se.
Go ahead and deploy your troops and stand by as soon as war is established and that SPF is fully deployed. You will be good to initiate over.
Can I get one of the Godfathers on the Sierra Force position so I'm not tied up in memory?
Force that doing for initiating Mad Minute.
Why are you shooting surrendered people? Come on. De skyter folk som overgir seg. Hva i helvete?
Copy, good call 2. Go ahead, continue moving through your lane. Try and remain parallel with 3 as they conduct their assault. Once online with AOI 3, assume screening or blocking position east of AOI. Over. Copy that.
Yeah, they shot people that surrendered as well, Radar, the pilots and stuff.
Yeah, push it. On you.
Det var heftig fight der.
Jeg likte det der.
Ja, det var artig. Vi er jo ferdig på 1,5 time da. Kanskje vi må sende en QRF eller noe sånt.
Jeg synes det er helt ok
Syns-
å bli ferdig på 1,5 time.
Ja. Jeg liker ikke at han Furge driver og kjører alene hele jævla tida. Alle mounter.
Hvis du har han på strømmen din, jeg blir å ta det opp med han.
Ja, vi kan jo sende inn noe, tenker jeg, overrasker dem da. Eller, hva tror du?
Har du en QRF?
Ja, jeg kan sende inn noen stridsvogn og litt sånn.
Ja.
Ожидаю ваших приказов. Жду. Вас понял.
Tok dem livet av.
Ja, de har skottet folk så masse som har overgitt seg, piloter og diverse ting og tang. Ja.
Ожидаю указаний. Жду приказа. Все ясно. Цель в поле зрения.
You're the same.
Ожидаю указаний.
6, this is Godfather. Be advised, we got ISR on 1x armor platoon converging on your position. Stand by for counterattack.
Godfather 6, confirm you said enemy armor platoon routing to our position, over.
That's a firm, over.
Copy, do you want us to contact back into the lane? Over.
6, this Godfather, maintain position, dig in, make sure that we're able to hold this.
All-con, be advised. The enemy QRF inbound beyond baseline 4. Establish eastern events and stay by propel enemy. Red air.
Вижу цель. Оружие к бою. Займусь им. Вас понял.
We have tanks. From 100 meters. Platoon, EMPs. Komma.
Arm javelin där.
Hæ?
Arm javelin.
Den burde jo ha det.
Jag tror de är jävla ganska vid.
Seven, this is 4. We're not going to be able to make CCP.
Godfather.
4-7, sending Atlas.
Godfather, troops in contact. Wait out.
This is 5. If you deem it safe to be able to transit, I can move over and taxi the casualties myself to that position.
Sånn. Da fikk de seg en heftig fight. Siste fight.
Ja, det var bra det.
Ja, de har jo ingen sikring da, ser det ut som. Alle sitter jo bare i midten, men ja.
Ja.
Mm.
Hvorfor er det liksom et helt skåd her?
Det er vel kanskje CCP-folk, men de burde jo ha flyttet ut Javelin og litt sånt da, men det er noe så. Du får nå bare si til dem at russerne har trekt seg tilbake, eller noe sånt.
Ja.
Ja.
Jeg venter til han skal komme tilbake til Sam. Han sa wait out.
Ja. Ja, men du kan jo gå inn uansett og gi han intel, liksom. Tror jeg.
Godfather 6.
Se der kom han.
Ja.
Når jeg gikk bort fra PC-en min.
Ja.
Helvete òg.
This is Godfather, go ahead.
Ja, takk skal du ha.
Godfather, I'm ready for whatever traffic for me earlier, over.
Start bare.
Security, faceline 4.
Bare start bare.
6, this is Godfather 1. We've got intel reports of Russian forces pulling back to the airfield. Establish security on faceline 4 and expect a index as we push up over.
Copy. We'll establish security positions at phase line 4, and we'll advise once task complete. Viking 6.
Hey, Lee.
Wait.
Hey.
Good copy. Make sure we pull out those EPWs
I
as
think
well.
Lucander's gonna drive, Rudolph. I might just get in with them.
It's too far out.
We're
But
working on it. 6. Godfather, stand by.
Back at base. Need insert over.
Oh, no.
yeah, they're picking you up. Yeah, okay, never mind. No worries.
Thanks. Sorry.
No worries. Jeg ordnet det. Det var bare de ville ha transport ut, så, men Lucander hoppet på radioen og ordnet det.
Hæ?
Lucander hoppet på radioen og ordnet med transport ut. Han ville ha transport, sa han.
Det er Lee av penger.
Ja, jeg ordnet det. Det var transport. Jeg vet ikke, det virket som det var greit, liksom, det her.
Ja, jeg tror det er helt overkommelig FTX.
Ja, det var en tunguska du hadde på hele kartet. Jeg fjernet de der Kronos-lunsjere, men jeg satt radaren igjen, så de blir pinget hele jævla tida. For det er jævlig vanskelig å fly med masse sånne... De der Kronos-greierne er jo helt vilt.
Men hva er det?
Ja, du hadde det på toppen av kartet, så jeg slettet dem rett opp for flybasen. De skyter jo, hvis ikke du har et steltfly, så skyter de jo deg på halvveis på kartet, liksom. Du ser den store sirkel. Så jeg fjernet dem. Men ja, det virker greit. De fløy litt nært av og til, men ja. Shit, det var ikke mye missiler vi kastet ut i dag.
Jeg skjøt 3.
Jeg skjøt 2. Jeg fikk 1 kill, og en gang kom de seg unna.
Han sendte dem til... Jeg tror han sendte Buffalo til Bob Viking.
Ja. Vi teleporterer dem bare hit, da.
Ja.
Ordner du det?
Ja.
Ok. Jeg rydder opp på kartet her.
There's 2 up down there now, by the helipad.
I'm a prisoner of war.
What
happened?
Yeah.
Hva gjorde du? Du teleportet alle, Rødal. Ja.
Teleport them back.
Yeah. I don't know where you got them from, Rødal.
We're about to get tail swiped. Was I?
Above 1 new LC at
Rødal, du teleporterte hele gruppa.
I saw it.
Ja.
We have 8 times reinserts coming as well.
It's okay. I'm a woman on it. Just south.
Hey.
Hey, can you heal me? My CO fucking whacked me with a wheel for some reason.
Sure.
Thank you.
I did no such thing. ARMA gods.
And now I've got stage 4 dancing. Thank you.
Yeah. You got STDs as well, I had to touch you.
satt han white-tilbake. Alle de andre for i helikopteret likevel.
Ok, ja, jeg ordnet Mackie og det, så det var bare...
Mackie og det er Bethea og...
Ja, de kjørte over hverandre, så...
Tenk at jeg skulle fucke opp helt på slutten.
Ja, det var noe greit til nå.
By mistake. Yeah, Rono teleported us by mistake.
Jeg fikk en liten insert der, stakkars Buffalo.
Ja. Jeg går og sletter ting og styrer her, så vi har ryddet opp nå. Det skal ikke være noe så helst nå som de var skyte tilbake her.
Ja.
Og så skal jeg gå og skrive på denne lista hvor mye de har ødelagt, så jeg ordner det nå. Har du tatt bilder for AR og sånt?
Vent litt. Hva du sa og jeg skulle ta bilder av?
Har du tatt bilder av folkene på Teamspeak for AR-tredden og sånt?
Jeg regner med jeg kjører bare en leaderboard.
Ja, du kan kjøre Battlemetrics, så tar du mellom...
Ja.
Det er jævla amerikanske datogreieren på det dritten der er så irriterende.
Ja, amerikansk dato, amerikansk klokkeslett.
Ja, hvorfor kan ikke jeg ha det lokalt, liksom?
Hvor er Zuluene?
Ja. De tenker bare på seg selv, de der amerikanerne.
Ja, fy faen.
Nei, det var 6 stridsvogner.
Jeg vet ikke hva han Dredd holdt på med.
Jeg er utenfor spillet akkurat nå, driver ordnet der han score-lista vår for hva de har drept.
Nei. Viking 6, Godfather 1.
Godfather sent.
Once security is established, sound off and I'll call the NX over.
Godfather, Viking Steppy advised all squads have arrived at their security positions and they're dismounting to start setting up TRPs and such. You can index whenever you see fit.
Sips, Godfather, good copy, great work today. It's looking like a huge success.
Would you expect anything less from the dynamic duo of Bravo Troop?
Hey, index.
Hey, who's here?
Yuck. Clear left.
Jeg ble å sprette litt rundt omkring, høre hva folk sier, bare sånn at jeg liksom får med meg det.
Ja.
Mener, ikke bare det jeg får filtrert.
Let's get these guys out. Great job today, Ham, as always. Thank you.
I'll hold on to this guy and wait for y'all, follow y'all. I don't know where y'all want to put him.
Nah, just put them face onto the wall here for execution later.
Okay.
Just put them right there. Should be good for execution later. Fantastic.
All right.
Godfather Chaos 50.
Chaos Godfather, can I TP you to me?
Yeah, I was about to ask, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for watching. I'm gonna hop off now and do the ARs, and I hope I see you in Wednesday or next week, maybe.